Why phase a narcissist destroys and changes your physical appearance?
Number one, they expose you to extreme levels of chronic stress by abusing you in all insidious ways possible. You know that. But this stress, this constant activation of your nervous system triggers rapid weight gain. Why? Because it's a form of existential crisis. Imagine running a marathon all the time. Your body would have to adapt. It would have to change to keep giving you energy. It's a psychological warfare, as you know. So to fight it, you need physical energy. And how does your body cope? How does your body try to provide that? By storing as much energy as possible in the form of fat in your abdomen. That's why we call it cortisol belly. Or the puffiness, the roundedness in your face. It becomes bigger than your usual size. Why? Because that's the storage of energy. Quite shockingly, you may be starving yourself and still gain a lot of weight without understanding what's going on. Number two, the same stress makes your body age faster. And with aging comes a lot of facial changes, appearance of wrinkles being the primary indicator of it. Cortisol and excess levels of it in blood breaks down collagen, which then impacts elasticity of your skin. And that ultimately creates that droopy effect, which pronounces those fine lines in your face, making it easier for the narcissist to abuse you, to shame you, to compare you, and to make you think you are really an old, rotten person who deserves to be abused. Your eyes change, they become hollow. There are big eye bags that you never had, or your eyes sunk in. It's as if your eyes are getting directly impacted by the abuse they're witnessing, and it's so harrowing to experience that they just want to escape, which is why they go into your skull. It's a symbolic understanding of what actually happens as a physical phenomenon, but that's how I interpret it. Number three, and the most famous one, body temperature fluctuations. This is something that I have struggled with all my life, and sometimes I still do. Your body temperature is either higher than what it is in normal people, or slightly lower. I'm not making it up. I can tell you that all my life people used to really shake their hands with me, mostly in cold winters, because my hands would be blazing hot, like really warm. And I was like, oh, probably I'm too warm-blooded than they are, so that is what it is. But what I did not know was the temperature fluctuation, the overall dysregulation of my HPA axis, or the overall vagal tone. My nervous system was disrupted, and that is what led to excessive heat. A lot of survivors experience the opposite. They feel generally cold in their body, no matter how hot it is outside. They have episodes of cold flashes, sometimes mixed with hot flashes. I have had those as well. Number four, hair loss. A lot of survivors experience it. Sometimes it's temporary, other times it's permanent. High cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline levels and fluctuations in thyroid-stimulating hormone also impact the growth of your hair follicles. Too much stress puts your hair follicles in resting phase. No matter what you do to take care of your hair, no matter how many products, oils, and serums you apply, it keeps thinning. You keep losing your hair out of frustration. You try to understand what's going on, but you do not find an answer. And the answer is, it is your stress. It is the imbalance in your biochemistry, alongside the dysregulation in your nervous system. Number five and the last one, chronic skin conditions. Your skin has a microbiome like your gut has. When cortisol and other hormones alike are released in excess, this microbiome gets disturbed, which then leads to a big imbalance in the moisture content. When that happens, naturally, you have hives, which is also related to histamine, its production, its digestion and assimilation, a different topic. But in general, dry skin conditions. And what comes to mind when we talk about dry skin? Eczema. Big patches of it all over the body. When I had my first flare-up, I'm being honest with you, I thought it's fungal infection. I did not know what it is and why am I having it all over my body. Small patches. Then it's a dermatologist who explained to me that this is a chronic condition called eczema, that you can completely get rid of. It's going to stay, and it's a skin condition. Sometimes you will have flare-ups, other times it will be calm, so you just have to know how to manage it.